You know what's funny? I have been absent for 5 months since using the Xbox. And the last time, of course, I played the Xbox was in December until I decided to cancel my Game Pass membership because I just wasn't using my Xbox. I was focusing on other things. I was playing PlayStation and MetaQuest 3, which I received for Christmas, and I started going to Horizon Worlds as a John Wick Returns. So I was, you know, absent for 5 months from the Xbox. And funny thing is, long and behold, here I come back on the Xbox after 5 months of being absent. And the reason I came back is because I wanted to check out HellBlade 2, which is like the only game right now that has any kind of merit, right? But even that game, I'm kind of cautious and not so sure about because I haven't seen much other than what they show on the gameplay a while back. So I come back to the Xbox after 5 months, and long and behold, there goes the breaking news of the Xbox shutting down 4 studios. One of them is, of course, Arcane's Austin studio, which is famous for the games like Prey, which is pretty good, and the Redfall, which has failed. And there's another studio which really kind of hit me hard, which is a Tango Gameworks, which is developers behind Evil Within and Hi-Fi Rush. And they also worked on the game called a Ghostwire, which is a pretty good game. And funny thing is, Tango Gameworks is the only Japanese developer studio that Xbox had. And now they cut ties with their only Japanese developer studio. And why? It's beyond me. And then you got Alpha Dog Games, which was founded in 2019. I think they were like part of the Elder Scrolls Online there with the ZeniMax Online Studio, which is part of the Bethesda. And then there's the Alpha Dog Games, which is a mobile game developer known for a Mighty Doom. Listen, Roundhouse Games and the Alpha Dog Games, I could care less about those two. You can shut down those two, honestly. It's not like they contribute that much. Arcane Austin, they should have given them a second chance, right? They have made some good games in the past, but they did screw up with, obviously, Redfall. So for the Redfall, I understand, fine. Redfall was a total failure, but they deserve a second chance as well. But what I don't understand is a Tango Gameworks. Why would you want to shut down the Tango Gameworks? I mean, they made some pretty good games. They're the only Japanese developers you have. Wasn't you, Phil Spencer, who says you want to make a partnership with Japanese developers? Well, you stabbed them in the back, So 4 studios are gone. And I was like, what? No explanation, no reason for why they're doing this. Phil Spencer, I don't know where he's at. I think he was playing 8 hours ago. I think I saw him. He was playing a Fallout 4. Well, definitely Xbox is falling out for sure, Phil. I think we can all agree on that. So I have Phil Spencer. Let's see. The last time he was here. Come on, Phil. Where are you? The last time Phil was here was 7 hours ago. Let's look at his profile. He was playing. Let's see. Yeah, he was playing Fallout 4. He was playing Fallout 4. So anyway, you'd think he would be somewhere to be seen to make some kind of a statement, because since you're the head of Xbox, to make some kind of a statement to say, hey, the reason we're shutting down those 4 studios is for the following reasons. I know this is a terrible news for some of you, and we don't take pride in shutting down studios. We're not like happy about this. We're not like excited about this, but sometimes these things happen and we have to do it. And here's the reason why we're doing it. Right? He's nowhere to be seen to make any kind of statements, so which is alarming. That right there, it's a red flag. You're like, what the hell's going on, right? And now on top of that, on the news, there's even more news. Now they're saying that the Xbox is going to cut down some more studios besides, the ones that we mentioned, Alpha Dogs and Arcane Austin and Tango Gameworks, which is beyond me why the Tango Gameworks is being shut down. And of course, Roundhouse Games as well. So on top of that, they're going to cut down some more studios on top of the 4 that they already have cut down. Okay, so that's not good. That's a Titanic ship that has already hit the iceberg. And the Titanic ship, it's called the Xbox. And Xbox ship has already hit the iceberg, and it's slowly sinking, till it turns, vertically like that, and then whoosh, splits and goes down. I think it's already hit the iceberg. And on top of them making an announcement that they're going to cut down some more studios, now they're talking about raising the price of the Game Pass on top of already a hike price that they put from $14 to $16 a month. Now they're going to jack it up from $16 a month to even more. So what are we looking at? $18, $19, $20? They're going to hike up the price even more. If they hike up the price to like $20, man, that's it. I'm jumping the ship. I'm getting that lifeboat, like Billy Zane in a Titanic. I'm going to jump on that lifeboat and that's it. I'm out of here, dude. So this is a lot of bad news, man, surrounding the Xbox. And listen, man, this is alarming. First I was like, okay, maybe this is just business as usual. Sometimes you have to, shut down certain studios to keep your business running so you can take the money from there, put it somewhere else and on different projects. So I'm thinking like business, right? Business is business. But man, there's something else going on here. There's a lot of red flags right now. It's not just me. It's now everybody, even the Xbox fans. When you have Xbox fanboys being alarmed, something is up. Something is cooking, man, with the Xbox. It's not just like, oh, all right, it's just, maybe Sony fanboys, taking advantage of this news and it's just going. I mean, Sony fanboys are having a ball right now with this. They're like, victory, 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 right? They're doing the dances, which I don't blame them, fine and dandy. But just remember, Sony, it's, having its problems here and there too, which we're not going to dive into here. But they're definitely having a better time than what the Xbox is doing. I mean, if you look at the PlayStation already has 3 major hits. Helldivers 2 and Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade, right? So they're already doing great. They're having a great first 5 months of this year. They're already doing great. And they got PlayStation 5 Pro coming out, and a lot of people are excited about that. They got PlayStation Portal, which is doing great. PlayStation VR 2, granted, didn't do so well, but they are going to be rolling a firmware update that's going to connect your PlayStation VR 2 to a PC, so that's kind of exciting. PlayStation is doing fine. I would say they're doing more than fine. They're doing pretty darn good, man. They're on a beautiful cruise ship, while the Xbox is on a Titanic. That's like the contrast difference. Titanic, it's the Xbox that already had hit the iceberg, and people are jumping all over each other. The orchestra is playing violin. I don't know where the Phil Spencer is. Isn't he supposed to be the captain? Or maybe he put Matt Booty as the captain. You go down with the ship, Matt Booty. I'll just be on a lifeboat like a Billy Zane. I'm just going to jump on a lifeboat like a Billy Zane and watch it from afar. But you staying on this boat, Matt Booty. I'm talking about the president of the Xbox, Matthew Booty. While Sony out there, it's on the beautiful Grand Bahamas giant Royal Queen cruise ship, right? They're enjoying themselves. That's the way the things are right now on the Xbox, man. It's not looking good. So this is very alarming, man. And am I worried? I am. And we'll see, man. I tell you what, man. I don't know if I'm going to stay on the Xbox Game Pass. We'll see how much they're going to jack up the prices for the Game Pass. If they jack it up to like $18 or $19, I'm going to have to start thinking about like jumping on that lifeboat. Especially if I don't see anything on the horizon regarding the Xbox. We'll see how the HellBlade 2 is. And there's another problem with the HellBlade 2. It's like we haven't seen much other than what they just showed us on the gameplay a long time ago, that gameplay trailer, and the trailer that they released. And trailers are tricky because you don't know if you're seeing CGI, CGI motion captured trailer video, or are you seeing the gameplay? So you can't judge a game based on a trailer because trailers are very tricky. It's a lot of hocus pocus magic in there. So I don't know, man. This is not looking good, man. Yes, I know there's a HellBlade, but it's this is coming out in about a couple of weeks, give or take 10 days. I think we're about it's a May 9th, so like 10 days from now. This is like the only thing right now. But where's the promotion campaign? Where's like all the HellBlade 2 promotion campaigns? This is like your biggest game ever on the Xbox, and where are the promotions? Where are the posters? Where's the HellBlade 2 Special Edition console? Where's the Xbox Series X HellBlade 2 console? Where's the HellBlade 2 Series X Elite controller? Where's the campaign? Where's the limited edition, HellBlade 2 statue or something? Like, where's the promotion for this thing? So, yeah, things are very dicey on the Xbox, and it's not looking good, man. And like I said, even the Xbox fanboys are alarmed by this. When you listen, Phil Spencer, you've done it, bro. When you make Xbox hardcore fanboys starting to doubt you and starting to think about jumping on that lifeboat like Billy Zane in Titanic, that's not good, man. That's pretty bad, man. And right now, Xbox, it's in some really bad Titanic situation. I personally think that the Xbox ship has already hit the Titanic, and what comes after Titanic, what they rebuilt after that, what they're gonna build after that, I don't know. I don't even know what the plan is, bro. What is the plan? Or maybe it's time for Phil Spencer to go, dude. Maybe, I was like kind of like, fire Phil Spencer, fire Phil Spencer. I was like, I don't know about that hashtag, right? But now that I'm seeing what I'm seeing, I'm starting to think maybe it's time for Phil Spencer to step down. He's been on the Xbox for 2 decades. What was it, 2 decades? He worked for the Xbox for nearly 2 decades. He became the president in 2013, right? Or 2014. So it's been about what, let me see. 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's been about 12 years. All right, so he's been on the this throne of Xbox for like 12 years. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's time for Phil Spencer to step down. Because if I was Bill Gates, because Bill Gates is still the grandfather of the company, and Bill Gates still has a lot to say, even though he's not the CEO. But it doesn't matter. He is the grandfather that gave birth to Microsoft company. So Bill Gates can still make decisions legally. He can still make some decisions. He can have a boards of the meeting, and he can make some changes. Maybe Bill Gates needs to step in and needs to say, all right, guys, what the hell's going on here? Or maybe it's time for Phil Spencer to step down. You know, have a meeting with the Papa Bill Gates and say, hey, what in the heck is going on here? What's happening? So things are not looking good, man. And I'm gonna end the video on that. I mean, things are not looking good for the Xbox. I mean, we'll see where it goes. I don't have a crystal ball. I think Phil Spencer needs to make an announcement as soon as possible. ASAP, dude. Phil Spencer, you should do a podcast with me. Explain yourself. Let's have an honest talk. Let's have I would love to do a podcast with Phil Spencer. I mean, I think him having a podcast with me would really benefit him. But we would have like 100% transparent podcast, and it would be an opportunity for Phil Spencer to come out clean and say exactly what went down. No beating around the bush, just straight up be 100% with the gamers and be 100% with Xbox fans, and just tell them what happened. Everything, what went down. Of course he's not going to do that. Of course not. Of course he's not going to do that. I'm just kidding. Of course he wouldn't. So anyway, Phil Spencer needs to make an announcement. But even if he makes an announcement, I don't think that's going to really change anything. That's just going to be a damage control. The fans, whatever he says right now, he has no credibility. Because everything he says right now will be looked at as damage control. And people are going to say, we don't care. You made these statements before. You lied to us before. And why should we take anything you say seriously? You have no credibility, etc., etc. Anything he says right now will be looked at as damage control. And people are going to say, you have no credibility. You lied to us before. You're going to lie to us again just to keep us locked into the Game Pass. Man, look, man, things are bad. Things are pretty bad. All right, guys, I'm going to see you later on the live stream. I'll see you later on the PlayStation Plus playing the Mankind Divided, Deus Ex. Okay, guys, love you all. Be good. Take care.